What is up, everybody? Welcome to another Fresh Take. Vicky, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm alive.
That's all you can be.
Yeah. So episode 3 of season 2 of Halo. Um, okay, so first off, let me just preface this by saying this feels already in the first 3 episodes like a much tighter season than season 1 was. Season 1 to me, y'all already know, I felt was all over the place, especially with like some of the stuff they were doing and not trying to say they were doing their own story, but kept jumping back and forth between like the expanded stuff and the actual games. It kind of felt all over the place at times. This actually feels like doing one, they're telling one story, and especially with episode 3, you get to where is they're basically doing the fall of Reach. So Reach is going to fall, and the first couple episodes they did set it up to where they were doing glassing of the planets, and now they've made it to Reach. Couple things to like out of this episode. I'm liking the character interactions. Ackerson, Halsey. I do like their character interactions. I think they're doing a good job of setting up the stakes for it. Um, just because I think it's gonna be one of those situations where everybody ain't making it out of this one just by the way they've set it up. So there is that. Is there anything you liked about it, Vicky?
So, did they go holla at the CW roster of cancel show actors?
Yeah, because Tobias Well is in there.
I was like, Tobias? Klaus? Wait, okay, let me rephrase that. Did they go to the well of the CW villains?
Yeah, villains. Yeah,
And I was like, oh, okay, Tobias.
yeah.
Oh, Klaus. Okay.
And they are so dead before the end of this doggone
I
season.
was like, all right, because I know somebody had taken over CW or something. Something happened, some merger or something. So they canceled a lot of their shows. And I've only seen one new show that grabbed an actor from a show that ended. So I was like, I wonder where everybody went.
Apparently, Halo.
There they are.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But yeah, that's interesting because like when I saw him and then I saw like what they were doing, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be dead before the end of the season. Like he ain't making it off of Reach.
Yeah.
He's not making it off of Reach. There's a few characters that I'm like, yeah, they're not gonna make it. The Admiral, I think the Admiral's dying. Admiral Keyes, Halsey's husband from the first season.
Oh.
I think he's not gonna make it. I'm pretty sure Halsey's gonna make it. I'm pretty sure all 4 members of Silver Team are gonna make it off. I think Bakeem Woodbine's character is gonna make it off of Reach as well. But the way they set it up with Atkinson basically telling like, look, man, we done ran the simulations, y'all ain't making it out. And he was like, well, we need to do an evacuation. He was like, if you do an evacuation, all I was gonna do is cause mass hysteria, and they're already here. So I'm like, dude. So basically, you spent the first 2 episodes making everybody think Master Chief was crazy when he was telling the truth.
Yes.
And y'all could have been doing something because it ain't like it's happened over the span of like a week. This has been happening for like a couple months.
Yeah.
Now,
so they said they took Cortana out how many months ago?
Yeah, 6 months.
So I feel like they've known in the last 6 months what it was.
Yeah.
And they did nothing, or did Cortana, every time she ran, the numbers are like, nah, it ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
Well, my thing is that if she ran them that much, then dude, start getting people off the planet.
But you know what? It reminds me of the book World War Z. Mm-hmm. And they were like, the only way to save humanity is to make hard choices. And they literally just drew a line and said, everybody else is going to die. We're going to only save these people. Yeah. And that was it.
I mean, I can understand that to an extent, like, especially like if you don't have a lot of time. Mm-hmm. But the way they made it seem like they had some time to do something other than what they did.
Yeah.
And the problem that I was having was I'm like, y'all trying to make y'all best asset look crazy when he's not.
Yeah.
I found it to be stupid. Um, I will say I do like the idea of the time jump, the 6 month time jump, but the problem is that means we got to get a couple episodes of flashbacks where we find out what happened over those 6 months. That's going to be boring. I can already tell that's going to be boring.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. That's probably one thing I'm probably not looking forward to because I hate time jumps where they do a time jump and they just start doing the show where they tell you, oh yeah, this has been 6 months later because you know there's going to be one episode, 2 episodes where we got to go find out. Like the whole thing with Halsey. Halsey was on a whole other planet at the end of that season. She's captured. How the heck did that happen? So, this is going to be a very interesting, couple of episodes because this episode ended with basically the attack happening, and I like the fact that the corporal figured out it was a Sanheli prayer, and you hear Master Chief listening to the prayer. I'm like, oh crap! And then that it happened. I'm like, okay,
like well then, it's over. It's a wrap.
The other thing too is I like that they gave the other Spartan members like personalities, but Master Chief don't have a personality. He's just an asshole. Like everybody else, they like Riz, Vanek, Kai, they all cool, cracking jokes, except Chief.
No.
I'm like, can y'all like at least give him some 90s action movie one-liners or something?
Yeah, like a one-liner. That's it. That's like, all, just something.
Yeah, like
he just say something.
I don't mind the character being stoic. I have a problem with like everybody else has a personality. This dude don't. Like at least let him have some Sylvester Stallone 90s action movie one-liners or something.
Yeah. I mean, I guess also, like I said when we did the first season, I picked up, I think, Halo 3. I played it like 3 times. I was like, nah. And then I returned it.
Okay.
I was like, people jumping too much. But look what Call of Duty is now. So whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, that was that. So I don't know any of the history, the lore, the nothing, anything. So I'm very much coming in as I'm watching a Space Marine show. And like, I'm like, let's see what they say. Like that, you know, that's how I'm coming into it. So yeah, I would want him to have one-liners or something.
Yeah, because everybody else has a personality except him.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like,
that he's not supposed to have like all this personality, but you can give him some. You can have one, like you said, one-liners.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't mean for it to be funny, but it's funny.
Yeah,
like write it like that.
It makes it feel like weird. The chemistry makes it feel weird between.
Yeah, it's like this weird awkwardness.
Because like Kai, Vanek, and Riz are all. They have like, especially when we found out Vanek likes nature shows. I thought that was hilarious. When
that was good. That was
hilarious.
I was like, I support you, brother, because I like it too.
Big 6'8", 350-pound dude. Like, all right. The only other thing I didn't like. Okay, so we're supposed to be in the future, right?
Yes.
They got stuff now that you don't see scar tissue. Why do like in the scar tissue they show looks like Play-Doh that's been like mushed up?
Yeah,
it's like
it looks. It's not even like scar tissue. Like that looks like acid was thrown. Yeah. So it's like you can control people, put pellets in them, put them through all these different things, but you can't make new
straighten it out. Yeah, you can straighten it out.
You're doing like all these other advances, but you don't have better, like our 2024 plastic surgery is better than whatever they have then. I don't understand.
I could see if they had to go to the rubble where Bokeem Woodbine was like running stuff, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you would think they don't have the up to date medical supplies. If you're on Reach, I should not see Riz's arm look like this part has like some Play-Doh to it, and this other part like right here.
Yeah, like she's Frankenstein, and you've like stapled the stuff together.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing?
I'm like, okay, y'all. I'm like, come on, man, y'all could have made that look better. I don't mind the little lines where they show where they did the augmentations, but yeah, she got a grenade on her. But the problem is, it looks like Play-Doh.
Yeah,
and it's
I
not. Yeah, I'm like, okay, we supposed to be in the future, man. Come on, dude. Like, if plastic surgery now can clean that up better than what they had, I'm like, okay, what else, man? But I will say this. I'm glad, like, whoever the showrunner is this year, they're doing a phenomenal job so far. Of at least keeping the story focused and not trying to go over here and over here and over here and over here. They're just, all right, look, we're gonna stay. Everything's gonna come to this. So it's very, very interesting to me at this point. Just looking and seeing all of how everything's coming together. Cinematography looks great. The action sequences are pretty good so far this year. Outside of, and I don't know if y'all know me like this or not, but I can't stand when they do like fog or night battles, because for some reason they think they want to have it in reality, and I'm like, dude, I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah.
I still need to be able to see it.
Exactly.
And that's a problem. Like, I think the best example of how to shoot a night action sequence is Lord of the Rings: Two Towers, the Battle of Helm's Deep. That thing was shot at night, but it was lit up enough to where you could actually see what's going on. I am a viewer. I need to see it.
Yeah.
And they have a fog action sequence in the first episode, and I thought it was done well at first, but then it got to a point where I couldn't see nothing, and I'm like,
I'm guessing there's some stuff over there.
Yeah, I'm like,
I guess you can see something.
I don't know if they were trying to go for the horror route or something, but they didn't do that. It wasn't work. Whatever they were trying to do, it didn't work, in my opinion. Because it wasn't horror, because there wasn't any jump scares. Like, you knew people would get killed, like, but it was just like, like, okay, I can't see nothing though. I just hear people screaming. Okay,
so you didn't see him get snatched away?
You see him get snatched away, but the thing is, the way they did it, the fog was so thick you'd see like the piece of their armor or something, or the gun or whatever. You like, but I still can't see them.
Okay, so I think that might be your TV, because I saw them better than that.
Okay, I didn't see them better than that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, other than that, I think they've done a very good job so far. As far as the season is concerned, especially getting me into it, I thought they did a very good job. So I am actually interested to see what happens on Thursday, because they the cliffhanger they left was basically, that church got blown up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna blow up the church first.
I know, it's like, come on, y'all.
Like, come
on, you couldn't hold it together.
I mean, I know y'all aliens and stuff, but have some respect.
Just a little respect. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good. How do you feel about them bringing old girl back? Makee.
What was her name?
Makee.
I mean, okay.
Because I was like, y'all shot her. She good and dead. Like, she's dead. I
guess not everybody dies.
I guess they got the Dragon Balls and wished her back. But
it's soap opera land. You could always just come back, or you have an evil twin, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the evil twin turns out to be you, but you had lost your memory.
Basically, or like the Makee that they got sent was the clone, and she's the real.
Exactly. This is the real one.
Oh boy, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna be 2 episodes. I know it's gonna be at least an episode or episode and a half, but we gotta go back.
Clones are popping up all over in there, so it could have been a clone.
Yeah,
for all we know.
Could have been. I do like the CG on the Covenant though. Especially the one that they did show, the St. Healy that they did show. I think they did a good job on that. And they look
good.
Yeah, they look good. So, hey, Good job, peeps. Whatever y'all doing, keep it going. Because it's actually working
Yes.
for me this year. It is working, and they've done a better job on the suits. Because last year that just looked like inner tube. This year they actually look like actual suits. So they've done a better job on that. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. But anything else you want to bring up?
About the show?
Yep.
No, I'm looking forward. I'm gonna see how this all. I guess it'll be just. Actually, I care about the other storyline. What's old girl's name? Quan,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really invested in her storyline. Like, I like that she came back and she murked everybody. Because they deserved it. So I was there for her. I was like, are they really going to kill old girl? Like, I didn't really care for the blonde chick either way. Yeah. So they could kill her, but I was like sad like for her son more than anything. But then
I gotta give it to her. They let her. She got some boxing skills. She throw them hands. I'm like, all right.
I mean, think about it. If she was with Soren, like she wasn't just a pretty face because she had to. He wouldn't just go for just a pretty face.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah.
So she was like, "Don't let these clothes fool y'all." And only because it's 4 against 1 am I losing. Like.
Just because I went to Paris Fashion Show last week don't mean I won't throw these hands.
So like, so maybe that will actually make me grow to like her a little bit more. That
because she didn't hardly do nothing in the first season.
No, she didn't do anything but look pretty. So I was like, whatever. But I did like Quan. But then like, wasn't there something special about Madrigal or whatever? What?
Yeah, the whole fountain thing that they did in like one of the episodes. Yeah,
but then they didn't really do anything more with it, right?
They did.
Right? Okay, I was confused. I was like, well, wait, she has like a special power that she needs to be doing over.
That's why I was like, why is she there? Like, why is she?
I'm all kinds of confused here. I was like, well, maybe now she'll go back.
Well, they sent the son there, so I'm guessing that's where they're going.
Yeah, so she'll go back. I mean, they're on the ship.
Yeah, so they're just gonna go over there and pick him up.
So like now they can fly the ship to go find Kessler.
Yeah, and then they're probably gonna go try. I hope they don't go. They don't try to go to Reach, because if they try to go to Reach,
I really want to see, like that whole thing. Like I really want the Quan storyline. More a little bit, maybe a little bit more than even the Master Chief storyline.
Well, like if they stick with it and let us know what the heck they doing, that's what I'm saying. Like the problem with the first season was they show an episode and we still don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah, and they had too many storylines going, too many threads going at one time, and that was the problem. So, so I guess if you just do whatever destruction on Reach and then Quan, and now you only have 2 lines happening. Because before you had Quan,
Soren,
Master Chief,
Soren.
It was like 4 different storylines happening at once. But now we just have 2, which you can work with just 2. And I want to see them get Kessler back. I want to see Quan kill more people. I want to figure out what the heck is going on over on that planet.
Yeah,
that's what I want to happen. I want to see, and I guess we'll go from there. Whatever the destruction of Reach, but that's.
Well, I'm thinking that's probably just gonna be like 2 episodes because it really shouldn't be because they're overwhelmed. They're not gonna win.
Yeah, they're not gonna win. So it's just.
It should just be them fighting.
Survives fighting and blowing stuff up. Like it should just be destruction and fun, like just battle sequences, but. Yeah. And we're trying to get them getting on a ship and running away. Like that's really what it's going to be.
That's what it should be, actually. Yeah, and having all of them meet back up, Halsey, Soren, and Silver Team, and they all have to leave together.
Yeah, because I think that's what's going to happen. Like Soren's going to be the one like fighting his way out with Halsey, and then they're going to all meet up.
Yeah, that's why I feel bad because we haven't seen the daughter. Their daughter.
I thought about her. I was like,
where the heck she at?
Because like when they talking about like Intel or something, they said something. I was like, well, that's where she's at. What is she doing?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
Yeah, they haven't said anything about her, and she has not shown up. So I'm like, okay, interesting. That's why I feel bad for like the Admiral Keys dude. I'm like, he's probably gonna get killed. He's probably
Yeah.
gonna die.
Well,
And he's probably gonna be the sacrificial thing that helps them get off the planet. And
I mean, we said he was going to die. We thought
Yeah.
it was gonna happen last time. You know what? I'm rooting for my man. I want him to live. I want them to think he's dead. And then at the last moment, here he comes. Because we had killed him off last season.
Oh yeah, we did.
We're already only 3 episodes in.
And we killed him again.
Trying to kill him off again. So now I'm going to go a different route. And I'm going to cheer for him. And I'm going to say he's going to live.
Look, I want him to live because, you know what I'm saying, it's Black History Month. But I don't think he's making it out of this.
Well, I hope Tobias Swale lives.
Oh, no, he ain't living.
I know, but it's sad because we just got him.
Yeah, and he blind too. Oh, he good and dead.
And he blind.
He blind. He good and dead. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week though. I'm looking forward to next week to see how
because it's gonna pop off.
How they do this. So this is gonna be very interesting. I love Kai, so I'm hoping like the whole crew gets back together so they can just run roughshod.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that's gonna do it for this episode. Anything you want to pip out, Vicky?
As always, BIPOC Streamer Awards, March 1st, nominations start. We are kicking it off with a Fall Guys tournament. It's open to everyone. Check out our Twitter to sign up. And I look forward for everybody to play.
All right. We have the Winging It podcast tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Chat's going to be open, so please stop by, and we'll see you there. Peace out, people.
Bye.